Okay, after understanding to their syntax, we can start with a comment. Do you know that what is a comment? Comment can make use to explain a C++ code and to make it a more readable. It can also be used to prevent execution when the testing alternatively code. Okay, and comments can be a single line comment and the multiple line comment. I think so. Right now, those who are a new person, they don't understand that what is exactly meaning of the comment. Comments are making your code as a more understandable. Right now, think about that. I want to be write this one is a printing statement. So what I can do, if I'm writing, see, this is printing, right? Printing statement, isn't it? So what happened, if I'm writing this one and if I'm going to the run, you can see it is showing to the error, right? So what happened, if you want to write something into the human language for our understanding purpose, like a developer to developer, right now think about that. Suppose I'm working on this code and I have to the another person, but what happened, I want to explain via the code wise him, I want to be explained to him the line number 5. So basically I cannot able to directly write a English inside of your code, then it is showing to the error. So if you want to explain something to any person, those who are the coder, we can use to the comment are making to the code, making to your that particular code, it's a invisible. Right now suppose I want to write over here, I'm using a printing statement, so I can write two types of comment. One is a single line comment. Let me show you over here. So I can say over here double slash is saying to the single line comment, and another one we have to the slash, then star and slash, which one we can say as a multiple line comment. So inside you can write a lot of lines. So comment, whenever you are writing something, comment. Suppose I'm writing over here, this is single line comment, right? Or I can say this is, we have the comment. Okay, this is a comment. Okay, comment. You can check, I'm writing what, this is a comment. Now what happened, whenever I run this particular program, what happened, this particular thing which one I rotate inside of your slash, okay, which one I inside whatever I rotate inside of the slash, these things will be not going to run. You can check, this is not going to run. That means this is will be ignoring your C++ programming language. Even not C++, every programming language comment we are adding, and that comment whatever we are rotated over here, that will be not going to display. This is only for your note purpose. You know, when you are writing, when you guys writing on notes, then what happened, below you are writing to the note, isn't it? Means your professor are saying something note. Same like that, if you want to put a note inside of your programming language, your explanation if you want to put inside of the programming language, we are using a comment section. So we have the two types of comment. If you want to write only the one line something comment, you can use a double slash, or else if you want to write a multiple line comments, like this is my this is my multiple line comment, isn't it? Means multiple line means not one line, second line, third line. I wrote it up multiple lines comment. So you can see we are using to these two things. So what we learn, guys, right now, we learn a comment. Comment we have to the two types. One is a single line comment and another is a multiple line comment. Okay, so comments are making your code more readable, and it is for the developer to developer understanding purpose. Okay, now after the comment, we will going to the variable concept. Okay, everyone know variable means what? Variable, it is a kind of container where you can able to store the data. Okay, means like what, variable, it's kind of one name, okay, which one we can create, and in that name we can able to store the values, like we can store to the integer value, then we can store to the float value, char characteristic value, string value, boolean value, a different value. Now let's try this also. Let me remove right now your commenting section. I don't want to use anymore. I don't also want to use anymore your these things also. And this is right now my simple syntax. Okay, my normal syntax is ready. Now let's use to the one by one properly your variable concept. Now you know that whenever we are declaring to the variable, first we need to declare the what is the data type. Okay, Suppose I want to store the 45 number. Okay, I want to store 45 number. So what I can do, first I want to create a variable. It is a container where we can store the value. Okay, so I can create one variable, that name is int. Okay, means my data type is integer is a data type. Then again I can use one space, and then right now I can declare the variable name. So what is my variable name? I can write for my purpose my variable name as a box. Okay, you can create whatever the variable name you want. Even guys, when we are declaring to the variable, we have to the variables rules and regulations to write that. You can watch in my C programming language or any programming language videos where I declare to the which rules we can use to the declare the your variable. Okay, so we can use to the over here box one as a variable name, and this box is type, we have integer type, means whatever I have this box or this container, I can store inside only the integer value. That's why the data type is integer. Okay, data type integer, variable is a box one, equal to is the assigning operator. Because of this operator, whatever you will be writing over here, the number 45, don't forget the semicolon after each statement. Okay, this 45 will be going to store inside of this box one. Now when you run these things, you can able to see there will be no any output. Why? Because we need to write a printing statement, isn't it? So in programming, C++ programming language, we are using a printing statement using by C out, isn't it? And then after your greater than and greater than, or I can say that it should be face to the right hand side, and then we need to write what is our variable name. So you can say my variable name is box one. So you can check over here, I can write the box one semicolon, and I want to run this. You can see over here right now 45 is print. Right now even you can check that if I can change to the number like 445, so you can check over here, it is the present, means this particular number will be going to store inside of my box, and this box data type is the integer. Whenever I want to call to the this particular variable, I want to be a write over here C out, which one is the printing statement, and then after whatever your variable name is there. Okay, you need to write a variable name. Now after these things, let's try a different data types. Like now I took to the integer, right? Let's try to the different data types. So what I can do, I can take another thing, like let me take a float. So whenever you are using a C programming language, we are using float, isn't it? Like a float volume is what, like if I want to be a point something like 8.6, 9.6, 10.6, if you have the point, then we are saying that it is a floating value. Okay, and previously with which one is the integer value, where we don't have to the dot is there. Now what we can do over here, whenever we have to the float, we are not using float, we are using to the double as a data type. Double, then I can say variable is different. See, this is the box number one, I created another variable that is called box 2. Now equal to, I can write I want to store the 8.6. so right now this 8.6 is stored inside of my box. Let me write a proper spelling. Box 2, it is stored inside of the box 2. Now let me print out. So I can write a printout purpose, same thing, C out I want to write, then again greater than and greater than, and then after I can write whatever the variable name. So my variable name is what, box 2. Let me write over here box 2, and if you click on the run button, then what happened, it is showing in the same line. So obviously we learn if you want to bring anything into the next line, we are using a slash n. So let me go over here in the box one, after letter over here again greater than, and inside of the quotation I can write I want to use to the slash n. Now check it over here. So right now each line is coming to the different your variables. Okay, now after this one, let's use to the another variables, like I want to be store the character. So char box number 3 equal to, I want to store inside of the this one, suppose r means one character. So I can do that. Now let me call to the out over here, C out greater than box number 3 I want to call, and over here don't forget I want to add it over here double slash and this one, isn't it, means forward slash nn for the next line purpose. So you can see over here R also a data type is coming, means characteristic data type is coming. Right now last one is, okay, we can take to the string also. String box number 4 equal to, I can say suppose over here Professor Rohit Kadam. Okay, so I took this full string, means this sentence. If I want to print that, again same thing, you need to do this over here. Number one, you need to out to the C out greater